Jon Jones retained his UFC heavyweight title at UFC 309, delivering a third-round TKO against Stipe Miocic, showcasing why he's still at the top of the MMA food chain. Jones was in complete control from opening bell, and while Miocic gave a gutsy effort, this was Johnny Bones' night, and so let's break it down. Coming into this fight, I said Jones' speed, creativity, and ability to mix striking with grappling would overwhelm Miocic, and that's exactly what happened. Jones dictated the fight from every position, kept Stipe guessing, and was unable to get any sort of rhythm out of him. I expected Miocic's experience and toughness would give him a shot to drag him into deeper waters, but man, he just didn't have the tools to keep up with Jones's versatility. And Stipe, look, you got to give the guy a lot of respect. An absolute legend, a workhorse, one of the greatest heavyweights ever, if not still one of the greatest ever. But let's be absolutely real. He looked every bit of his age in there. Jones was two steps ahead of him in every single exchange. And by the time the third round rolled around, it was an absolute wrap. Jon Jones cashes a minus 556 betting favorite at UFC 309, improving to 28-1 with one no contest in his MMA career. If you go back to 2015, Jones is 9-0 with plus 2.53 units profit on the money line in that stretch. The over cashed at plus 116 on Saturday night at UFC 309, which comes to some surprise, but nevertheless, overs in Jon Jones fights have now gone 6-3 since 2015 for plus 3.38 units profit in that stretch. The over at heavyweight in the UFC in 2024 now improves to 20-11 for plus 9.51 units profit, a trend that goes all the way back to 2020, with the over cashing at a 52% rate at heavyweight over the last 4 years. The betting favorite improved to 19-12 on the year at heavyweight, which is actually a subpar win rate for the favorite at heavyweight, which has cashed at a 68.7 win percentage since 2020, going 123-56 for plus 4.84 units profit over the last 4 years. Meanwhile, again, what can you say about Stipe Miocic coming in, lunch pail in hand, a decent performance considering the situation. But with that said, he looked abysmal in there in contrast to Jon Jones. Jones was looking pretty crisp in his second appearance at heavyweight. Stipe ends his UFC career going 7-3 in his last 10 UFC fights dating back to 2016, earning plus 2.87 units profit in that stretch in the money line and plus 2.94 units on the inside the distance prop, with 5 wins by stoppage in his last 10 fights. Stipe's most profitable betting prop over the last 8 years of his UFC career was the decision prop, with a plus 550 decision win over Daniel Cormier in 2020 and a plus 933 decision win over Francis Ngannou in 2018. Stipe has earned plus 6.83 units profit on the decision prop in his last 10 UFC fights. Bottom line, Jon Jones proved why many call him the GOAT, delivered a calculated, dominant performance that sent Stipe Miocic into retirement. Stipe, ever the grinder, had a very solid career, but this fight was a stark contrast in level to Jon Jones. And Jones, still the king, and Stipe, definitely a legend, but his time is up. What's next for Jon Jones? Let's hope that it's something worth his greatness.